Hey guys, what is up? The NeoCubist here. Welcome to my castle tutorial. This is a pretty awesome castle, completely mob-proof, spider-proof. It's not, I guess, not completely mob-proof, but it is spider-proof. And you know, if you put an actual door on here, you would prevent mobs from coming out. It's got a really big, spacious interior. It's got a nice area where you can walk between your castle towers, and of course, you can also come up to your castle towers right here. And you can even walk inside your wall, which is really cool. A lot of people forget that in a castle. But yeah, if you guys want to see how to build this block by block, step by step, stick around for the tutorial. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, now for your castle, you're going to need to find a pretty open area, and you're also going to need all the materials found on my hotbar below. We're going to start off by building the corner. So what you want to do is find your area, right? So this is going to be where one tower is, and then you can just sort of extrapolate how big the area needs to be. So you want to start off by just placing 3 stone brick like that, and then diagonally connecting 3 more, and then doing the same all the way around. And you're going to end up with a shape something like this. And you want to bring this out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then you want to do the same sort of thing. So 1, 2, 3, and then just build your second castle tower. Now you want to make sure it's on the outside of the block. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13. And then the same sort of thing. You just do the castle tower just like this. And then on this outside block. Now what I mean by outside is if you're on the inside of the castle, it's going to be on the outside of the castle tower, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13. And then of course the same thing for a final time, and then we're just going to connect it all, and we'll have the basic outline of the castle complete. Now let's go ahead and bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So something, I think, is a little wrong. I think all I did was I made this one too short, so we'll go ahead and just remove it, and then we'll just bring it back 1. So that'll be on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So I need to figure out which one of these is wrong, because one of these has to be wrong, I think. So hold on. It turns out nothing was really messed up. I just had to bring that one back. But again, there's a 13 block space. So from here to here is 13 blocks on all of them. And then these are obviously just little 3x3 things. So the next step is going to be quite tedious. It's kind of sucks in a way. You have to go inside here. Well, I guess this isn't the part that's hard. But you want to bring in these blocks right here, because this is going to be where you can walk in between your castle towers and whatnot. This is going to be, again, like a full-size castle, not like a little mini one. I mean, I guess it's smaller than what most people would, I guess, like build as a giant one. But if you're building this in survival, this is totally feasible, which is what I'm going for here. So you want to have that way you can walk, like if you can imagine it, you can walk in between your castle towers. You want to go ahead and break this block right here, just because, I mean, you're not going to need it, and you're going to want to be able to walk in between them. So just run around here and break that block, and then you'll just be able to go throughout your castle towers as you please. Now, this is the part that's gonna sort of suck, kinda, not really. On these right here, you want to have like a 2 area to sort of walk through, so you might want to just go around and do that real quick on all of them. And then, like, by do that on all of them, I just mean put 2 blocks, then go over, and then put another block. It's pretty easy. This is just gonna allow you to run through here. But go ahead and just bring these up to the same height. Now, this is where it really, I mean, it's up to personal preference. You can have your castle towers be significantly higher than your wall. You can have them be proportionally high as your wall, or you can just make them however you want. I've built quite a few castles in my time, I'd say, in my 7 years of playing. And castles are always, they're sort of a mix. I mean, you could even do something like this and just put the wall down right now and make like a guarded base if you wanted to. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and build the wall up some. I should probably do the towers first. Let's see. They're already 1, 2, 3. So let's do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 9 would be a good number. So all the castle towers are going to be is 9 blocks. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Starting from that bottom block, not the 3, not 9 on top of those 3, just 6 on top of the 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you want to do that on all of them. Of course, you don't want to just do it on one. You want to make sure they're all even. So I'm going to go ahead and just quickly do that off camera. I know you guys don't want to see me just build these blocks, but all you do is just repeat the exact same thing you've seen me do here. Again, 13 high, but you do it on this one, and this one. Now once that is complete, you're going to want to choose a wall height. So I'm going to add 1, 2, 3, and then 4 blocks on top. And I think it's going to give a nice proportion to the towers. So again, just 1, 2, 3, 4. and it's going to be a total of 5, but if you already have the outline built, it's just going to be 4 on top for a total of 5 high. So I'm going to go around, and you want to just build up your wall, I mean, on both places, on the inner and outer wall, just like this. Now, I know that that's going to take quite a while, so again, not going to show that on camera, but as you can see, I got all the towers done. We're going to be doing just this as 5 high all the way around, so I'm going to go ahead and build that real quick. Look at this, watch this. When I'm done spinning, it'll be done. So like, watch. See what I mean? It's magic. All you gotta do is spin your mouse really fast, and boom, you're done. I'm just kidding. All right, so you're probably wondering, you know, Neo, not gonna work, man. Spiders are gonna crawl right up, but I got the solution for you. All right, we're gonna grab some cobblestone here, mainly some slabs, and so I did this as 13, right? And 13 is a good number because in between this block and this block, you could divide it like this. Hear me out? You could do that. You could do it like something like, oh. Either way, it's really easy to divide since this is an odd number. If it was an even number, you'd have to have doubles somewhere. Like, and you probably like Neo. I don't know. I'm not following. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. But here, we'll show you guys. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna count off. We're gonna count off 3, 3, and then 3. And that's perfect. So basically, you have a 1 block space here. I just consider the towers like a separate thing. So it's just 1 right here, then a 3 block space, 3 block space, 3 block space, 3 block space. And you actually want to use these cobblestone blocks. Now I'm going to do this to 1 wall, and then I'm just going to copy it over to the other walls because there really is like, there's going to be no point in me showing you this like 3 times. That would just be a waste of your time, probably a waste of my time. But all I'm going to do is place these stairs on top and then these slabs, and of course you want to go 1 over into here. And then on the bottom, you may wonder, well, Neo, you're dumb because now spiders crawl up right there, and you're like, I'm like, that's a good point, I guess. So you just do that. You just bring it up, and then you put the stair like that, and it basically makes it look like a, I don't really know what it makes it look like. It makes it look like just some hanging supports or something, but I don't know. I think it just makes it look cool. And that's just me personally, you know, it's my personal opinion. All you want to do now is just copy that over, and I'm thinking, let me think here. Yeah, so go ahead and just put in those blocks all the way down, and then just place a stair that's upside down right here. Now spiders really can't crawl up, and I think that looks really cool. I don't know. I think it looks cool, me personally, but you know, that's my personal opinion. Now, if you're wanting to like copy this build exactly, let me see. I'm just playing around with things right now. I'm just trying to see what would look cool. Yeah, that looks cool. You guys see what I did there? I just put those slabs down. Go ahead and copy the exact same thing that's done on here, on this wall right here, and copy it to all other. There's like 1, 2, yeah, there's 3 walls left. I should know it's square. There's 4 sides, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. All right, now once that is completed on all of your walls, you're gonna want to go around, take some cobblestone walls with your walls, and just put them on your walls, just like that. Perfect. That looks absolutely amazing. Just add some more depth, you know, just some more block variation to the wall. And you know, I mean, it can really make it look a lot better if you just add like little blocks here and there to your builds. Of course, you don't want to just like start throwing them down, but you know, you want to throw them down in the right spots. So that's why you got to watch my tutorials, that way you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a piece of iron fence on top of that, and all that's gonna do really is just make it look like a support. Now again, this is still spider proof as far as I'm concerned, because I mean, they can't crawl up like that gap right there. They try to crawl up like the block, and if they crawled up right there, they'd be blocked there. So pretty much spider proof. I mean, I guess if, these, they're not done, so you'll see that. I'm just sort of designing the wall as I go. I've never built this before, but I've built my fair share of castles, I would say. Now, in these areas right here, like these blocks, all you want to do is just fill in with the slab on this top block right here, and that's just gonna let you walk around. So just go ahead and do that on all 4 of your walkways, and this is gonna be like where you can walk on top, you know, around the castle wall. I don't know, just something you can do with your castles, because most people when they build castles, they don't leave room in like the wall for like, you know, walking around and like walking on top and stuff. And that's a really important thing, I'd say, because if you want it to be like a traditional castle, that's sort of how they were designed. You know, I mean, of course, I didn't live during that time period, but you know, I can look at pictures, and we can go look at history books and see that they had their, I don't know. There's also a bunch of terms that I've asked before and previously forgotten, probably like 3 years ago when I first started doing Minecraft tutorials, like what the little things are called, like the, I don't know. There's just like the little divots. What am I trying to say? The little I don't know what they're called. The things on the castle, you know, you see them and they're like that, you know, and they're just like, ooh, that actually looks pretty nice. Well, anyways, but you know what I'm talking about. Oh, God, I want to throw up like a Google Images picture, but I don't want to get copyrighted. That's a sad state of YouTube. Anyways, so now that you've completed your walls, we're gonna go ahead and add some more details. Now, as far as I'm concerned, the only real detail we're missing here are maybe a little bit of windows, but not traditional windows. Of course, you want iron bar windows, which are super cool, and you know, you totally couldn't shoot a gun through. But you know, this isn't meant to defend guns, of course. Now, you may be thinking, Neo, you're dumb. All right, you built 4 walls to a castle, and you built no entrance. So how do you expect us to get in and out? Well, that's the thing, guys. I'm gonna make the entrance to this castle be on this side, okay? So all we have to do really to modify to make an entrance, boom, and we're done. Copy the same sort of pattern right here. Maybe, I mean, that's really all you need to do. And now you have the entrance to your castle. You don't need to overcomplicate things. You could do something like that. Now, I was thinking maybe a lava moat, but I don't know. I think that's gonna detract from the whole, just how the castle looks. So I mean, you guys can definitely do a lava moat if you'd like, but me personally, I'm not going to be doing one in this build tutorial. But if you guys want to see one, I mean, it's pretty simple. Just surround your build in lava. It shouldn't be too hard. Now, another thing I'm gonna do is the floor in this castle. I'm going to try to do a checkerboard pattern, so I'm not gonna bore you with that, but just notice that I started the checkerboard like that, and all I'm gonna do is just sort of expand the pattern out. So I'm really not gonna show you guys that, because that would probably put you to sleep. Because I mean, it puts me to sleep, guys, like having to like place all these blocks. But I do it for you. I do it for the tubes. All right, and I'll never say that again. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll be right back in just a moment here. I probably should also mention that inside this, I'm going to just do cobblestone just like this. So a pretty plain material choice, but I mean, it's in a checkerboard, and not a lot of people do those in their builds. And I think it's personally a pretty slept-on combination, but that's just me. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that throughout the build. Again, I know you guys don't want to watch, but hey, maybe I'll give you a cool spinny animation and we'll be done just like that. It's that easy, really. You just gotta spin and your build will be complete. Anyways, guys, we need to finish the outside of this build. I don't know why I got stuck on doing the floor, but oh, and also in between these, if you want to follow the same sort of checkerboard pattern, you can be my guest. It's gonna be, it really won't be that hard, but all you got to do is just like know that when you're on like a 1x1 area, all you have to do is alternate every other block, and you just sort of go around. And I'm not gonna bore you with this, but essentially, since it's like a 13 dimension like wall, it should always line up perfectly, which is another thing that's nice if you do like these 13 these like odd walled or odd length walls, is that they're always going to line up like most everything you do, because you know, blocks are just, you know, 1 block by 1 block, instead of, you know, in the real world things are complicated, guys. Things are complicated, but all I'm going to do is just the same sort of thing all the way around. So again, not going to bore you. Same cobblestone enter checkerboardal pattern. That's totally a word. Didn't make it up. But yeah, there we go. I just went around and just put all the cobblestone in. So essentially it's going to look like that on pretty much every wall. Did I add all the windows everywhere? I don't think I did. I think I added them to 1 wall like that. Yeah. Did I? No. Well, I put them on this wall. Yeah, I put them. Okay, I put them over here. Yeah, this is where I didn't put them. Okay, so make sure you put the windows on your whatever side you choose to be your entrance. And yeah, all right. Well, let's get to the castle towers. Which, let me look at the proportions for a second. I think those look good, honestly. I think that's a good like proportion. You want to go around with these cobblestone slabs just like this. And no, it is not the prettiest thing in the world, but that's going to block all spiders. So I'm going to do that on all 3 of these that are left. Alright, cool. Now, the things that I was talking about, you want to take these, I don't know, here, we'll see. Just take the blocks that I'm breaking. I can't think of the words to say what I want to say. But all you're going to do is copy what I'm doing on this one to all 4 of them. So, as you can see here, I don't know what these are called. I'm trying to think of the name. They're called, like batten, or I don't know. I don't honestly remember, but those are the things that make a castle look like a castle, I guess. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do that on all 4 of those. So all you do really is just replace these slabs with upside down stairs, just like that, and with a little 1 block space in between. Do that on all 4 sides of your castle tower. And then a pretty simple step next, you just sort of put them down, and then you have a 1 block space. It's even and it looks nice. And yeah, cool. I'm gonna do that on these last 2. Alright, cool. Now, it is going to be important that you don't fall off of this little walkway right here. So all we're going to do is add a wall right here. and it looks pretty cool from far away. I think it looks nice. Now the cobblestone and stone brick, they're a good contrast to each other. They're similar, you know, material types, so you'd think you'd see them in a castle. But if you were to build this out of just like one block, like I mistakenly did for the longest time, things just look weird. So material choice, you want to stick to like 1, 2, 3 maybe main blocks. And I mean, this castle tutorial's also been kind of giving you guys some tips on stuff. Now traditionally what I like to do, I'm not going to do an interior for this because this would just be like a giant tutorial. I mean, like that's a huge area. But all you want to do is come back, and since you know where the center is, all you have to do is sort of mark the center with some blocks like this. And let's say you want it to be like that when you walk up your stairs. So you didn't know what I was talking about, but all I'm doing here essentially is just giving an area. See, that was actually wrong. You want to start one block. Actually, you know what? We'll just start right there. So 2 blocks from the wall right here. You just want to build a staircase up, and that's going to be your, you know, how you can get up to those walkways. Now, if you want to get up to the castle towers in a better way, there's lots of ways to do that. But what I was saying is like a good use of this area, I would say, is a lot of furnaces, right? So you don't ever have to use any more furnaces than you ever use here. I mean, like this is like a lot of furnaces. I don't think you ever really need that many, but I don't know, it looks nice in a castle, and it gives you a way to get up around to this wall right here. And you may be wondering, Neo, you can't even walk around the wall. Watch. There we go. That's all you gotta do. Look, I'll show you again. 1, 2, there, and then you just go boop, 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 and you're done. And that's all you got to do on all the walls. So again, you just do a little L, and then you just fill it in, and then a little L, and then you just fill it in. And now you can walk around your entire wall, which is really nice. And you may be wondering, now, Neo, you can't even get in your castle tower. Watch this. Boom. There you go. Now you can get in your castle towers. You may not want to do it exactly like that, but me, I don't mind. I think that looks pretty cool to me. And then all you need to do is take a ladder, just like this. Put it on whatever wall you please. I think this wall might actually be the best option for us here. And we'll just break up, and then you can come up here, and then you're on top of these. You can put some chests up here with some arrows and just shoot people or animals, whatever you want to do. You know, people are trying to invade your castle. You know, you got to defend your turf. You can't just let them come in there and wreck your castle. That wouldn't be good. If you want to make this look a little bit better, just put these little blocks down here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and just copy down what I did over here just in everywhere else. So again, just break these blocks and then these blocks. And then all you have to do is break those too, just so things don't look weird. Yep, perfect. And then you got to fill in a few blocks that you couldn't fill in earlier. And then you could do a ladder like in the same sort of spot. So like right here on this castle tower, it really doesn't matter where you bring it up because it's going to come up like one of these 4 spots, but I feel like it's a good place to do it, like on the inner side. And so of course we're gonna have to do the same thing over here. There we go. Perfect. And this also makes your castle just feel a little bit more open, in my opinion, because you can just sort of walk around. Like you can go in the walls like this and be looking out there and making sure no creepers are standing out there waiting for you to explode on you. You know, you can sort of see everything. But yeah, I'm just gonna do that a final time over here. And that's pretty much going to be the tutorial. So if you guys did like this build and you want to see more builds like this and more, or if you want to see an interior for this build, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you have any suggestions on things you'd like to see in the future, just let me know in the comment section down below. Again, the comment section, I cannot stress that enough. That is a very important place for me. I actually do read pretty much every comment. I may not have time to reply to all of them, but I like to read them all and just see what you guys are up to and what you guys would like to see next. Because my channel would literally be nothing without you guys. So if none of you comment any ideas, it's not that I can't think of them, it's that if you don't tell me what you want to see, like, you know, I mean, people's likes, you know, change. Maybe you want to see a modern castle. I don't know what that is, but maybe you want to see one. Maybe you want to see if I can build one. And, you know, that'd be fine. I'll try to do that. But if you guys want to see anything, just let me know in the comment section down below. If we could get, like, I don't know, 500 likes, that would be awesome for this tutorial. I would really, really appreciate it. And as I'm just sort of doing the outro here, again, if you're not subscribed and you want to see more videos like this and more, click that subscribe button. You get notified when I upload. But as I see, you know, just things here, I mean, that can just make a build look so much better. Just something like that. Oh, yeah. That makes the entrance look miles better. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.